Hello everyone, if there were a competition to find the strangest animal on Earth, the platypus would definitely be a top contender. Just imagine. An animal with a duck-like bill, a beaver-like tail, otter-like feet. It lays eggs like a reptile, feeds its young with milk like a mammal, and even more surprisingly, the males are venomous. It sounds like the creation of an animal designer who was working way too much overtime. In fact, when European scientists first saw a platypus specimen in the late 18th century, many believed it was a hoax. Some thought someone had sewn a duck's bill onto the body of another animal. But no, the platypus is completely real. And the more scientists study it, the more they discover that it is one of the strangest creatures ever to exist. Today, join DH Discovery as we explore some incredible facts about this extraordinary animal. Part 1. What exactly is a platypus? The platypus lives mainly in eastern Australia and on the island of Tasmania. It is a semi-aquatic animal that spends much of its time hunting underwater. Its scientific name is Ornithorhynchus anatinus. What makes it especially unique is that the platypus belongs to a group of animals called monotremes, egg-laying mammals. Today, only 5 monotreme species remain in the world. 1 species of platypus, 4 species of echidnas. This makes them incredibly valuable living fossils for scientists. In other words, if the evolutionary history of mammals were a giant book, the platypus would be like an ancient chapter that has somehow survived to the present day. Part 2, the mammal that lays eggs. We usually think mammals equals giving birth to live young. But the platypus completely breaks that rule. Females lay between 1 and 3 eggs at a time. After laying them, the mother curls her body around the eggs and incubates them for about 10 days before they hatch. But here's the fascinating part. Even though they lay eggs, platypuses still feed their young with milk. And this is where things get even stranger. Platypuses do not have nipples. So how do the babies drink milk? The answer is, milk is secreted through tiny pores in the mother's skin. It then collects on her fur. The young platypuses lick the milk directly from the fur. That's right. This animal essentially sweats milk for its babies. It sounds bizarre, but it has worked successfully for millions of years. Part 3, the superpower of electroreception. If the platypus had a superpower, it would be its ability to detect electricity. When diving underwater, its eyes close, its ears close, its nostrils close. Basically, it becomes almost completely blind. So how does it still find prey? The platypus's soft bill contains around 40,000 highly sensitive electroreceptors. The muscles of shrimp, crabs, worms, and aquatic insects all generate tiny electrical signals. And the platypus can detect them. Simply put, imagine trying to find your keys in complete darkness. The platypus finds food by listening to electrical currents. Experiments have even shown that platypuses can respond to artificial prey, as long as it produces the correct electrical signals. It is one of the most remarkable biological navigation systems in the animal kingdom. Part 4, the male's painful venom. Platypuses look adorable. But don't let their appearance fool you. Male platypuses possess a sharp spur on each hind leg. These spurs are connected to specialized venom glands. During the breeding season, venom production increases dramatically. If you are stung, you probably won't die. However, medical reports show that the pain can last for days, weeks, or even months. In some cases, powerful painkillers such as morphine have not been fully effective. Scientists believe this venom is mainly used in competition between males during the mating season. In other words, it may be the strangest dating weapon in the entire animal kingdom. Part 5, one of the strangest genomes in the animal world. In 2008, scientists published the platypus genome. The results amazed the biological community. Its genome appears to be a mixture of mammals, birds, reptiles, for example. It possesses genes associated with milk production like mammals. But it also contains many genetic characteristics similar to reptiles and birds. Even more surprisingly, the platypus has 10 sex chromosomes. Humans have only 2. This has led scientists to view the platypus as a kind of biological time machine, helping researchers understand the evolutionary origins of modern mammals. Part 6. Could platypus venom help treat diseases? This is one of the most surprising discoveries. Some studies suggest that proteins found in platypus venom may have future medical applications. Researchers have identified compounds related to blood sugar regulation. This raises the possibility of developing new treatments for diabetes in the future. Once again, the platypus proves that nature is full of incredible surprises. Part 7. An animal facing serious threats despite being famous around the world, the platypus is currently facing numerous challenges. These include prolonged droughts, climate change, water pollution, habitat loss, excessive water extraction. Some studies indicate that platypus populations have declined significantly in many parts of Australia. Without effective conservation efforts, we could lose one of the most unique creatures ever to walk the earth. The platypus is the perfect example that nature doesn't have to follow any rules. An animal that has a duck-like bill, lays eggs like a reptile, feeds its young with milk like a mammal, detects electricity like a superhero, and carries venom like a true warrior. It's no surprise that many scientists consider the platypus one of the strangest creatures ever to exist. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss future discoveries from DH Discovery. And now tell us, if you could choose one platypus superpower, would you pick electroreception or the venomous spur? See you in the next video.